just a minute.
Okay.
So I just
Sorry,
a couple
yes.
of other things. Like if I could
Okay.
introduce, like, Ivan, could you quickly introduce yourself?
I don't see anyone else, sorry.
Ivan, can you unmute yourself and just say hello?
I can't unmute myself, but I was unmuted by someone a second ago. Anyway, Ivan Minic from Serbia, about 20 years in consulting, mostly marketing, martech, and
Pojačalo.
Pojačalo, yeah, and quite keen on getting myself into more about customer experience through this. It's been a passion, but I haven't been doing it professionally. But not many people are in our region, so I just want to follow what's good and learn some new things, and basically check out what's going on in the region.
Great. And finally, Veselina.
Hello, everyone. I'm Veselina. I'm from Bulgaria, customer service manager. Currently, in the previous, also having variety of sales roles. So working mainly in multinational companies with different, in different industries. So it's very interesting. First time as a judge, very interesting for me to hear all the presentations and all the materials which will be shared. Good luck, Masha.
Thank you.
Great. So Masha, you have 15 minutes for the presentation.
Yes.
Would you like me to be timekeeper for you and to give you a 5-minute and a 1-minute warning?
Well, yes, if you could give me a 1 minute, 5-minute and 1-minute warning, that would be great, since I talk a lot.
Okay. Are you okay if I just do that by waving vigorously?
Yes,
Will you be able to see that?
Yes, please wave as vigorously as you can.
Okay, fantastic. So please go ahead and start.
Okay, so hi, my name is Masha Gavran. I'm from Mercury Processing Services International, and I'm here going to explain how we put our employees at the heart of our 10th anniversary campaign. So first, a little bit about us. We are a payment provider, which means that we do payment processing, card issuing, authentication, authorization, ATM management, fraud prevention. We are one of the leading issuers and e-security providers in Europe. We serve large merchant banks across Europe. Up to 2017, we were a part of big banking group called Intesa Sanpaolo, and then we were acquired by investment funds when we became Mercury Processing Services International, and more recently in 2020, we were acquired by Concardis Payment Group, which is a part of Nets Group. It is the largest Scandinavian payment provider, and now we have been having a large, really a big change and transformation, which was quite challenging. That's why we decided to do this 10th anniversary campaign, where we put our employees at the heart of everything. But even before this, when we were in Intesa Sanpaolo, we really put focus on our employees, and we put them everywhere in our campaigns. They were really at the heart since always. Even when we were in Intesa, no matter what our name was, this was the campaign we did. It was called The Values We Share, where we put our employees on the main visuals. Most of these people still work now in our company, which means that they've been here for 10 years now. And we really wanted to communicate that the values the company shares are the values that truly reflect our employees' values. Then more recently, we did a company video in 2018 where, as it goes in marketing, we wanted to show who we are, what we do, but also our employees played a huge role in that video. I'm just going to show you briefly without sound what is it like. So yes, we showed what we do, but we also showed that people are all behind this. People are the ones who are behind this brand, this company, and all of the successes and the achievements we've had in this past 10 years. And we really do take a lot of pride in our culture and our people. For me, I came here in this company 2 years ago. I moved from a different city, from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, to Croatia, and into this company. And it was a huge challenge for me personally, and I was, of course, afraid to see if I will fit in, if the people will accept me, if I will learn everything, because it's a payment industry is really complex industry. But the people were so amazing, and I saw this culture in the company, which is really amazing, and how people are really it's a really tight-knit community, and how people share knowledge with each other, and how company really truly pays attention to their employees, make sure they feel almost at home, that we are basically friends and everything. So it really, really gave me a huge boost, and empowered me truly to do my best that I can. So we have a lot of rituals in our company. We do Pancake Fridays, we have sports, a lot of stuff, and we are really, really proud of that. So that's why we wanted to make our 10th anniversary, because we are going through a big challenge, a big transformation, and this is potentially the third rebranding we are having. We wanted to make a campaign that truly puts people in the center of this, because they are the ones who made this all happen. Since this is the third potential rebranding in a short time, and in which here employees' identity and sense of belonging are weak and blurred, because we are changing our name, our identity, and so we wanted to focus on people. So the campaign goes towards potential rebranding, were to raise the awareness of company values among employees, for employees to getting to know one another, each other, especially the ones who are new, to leverage and maximize elements of the internal campaign to communicate externally across other channels, and of course, present company values among external stakeholders. So we actually wanted to make this an experience for our employees, for them to feel recognized and empowered, and that they are really in the center of this. So the strategy, of course, was positioning ourselves, where we made the concept with the design agency from the UK, Core Start Agency. We had employee engagement, we had rewarding system, and we also had a differentiation campaign where we want to differentiate ourselves from all of the competitors out there, to show how we are innovative and how we are putting this internal campaign outside in the external world. So the biggest thing was the employee engagement. So we actually announced in June 27 that we will be doing a photo shoot and filming, and that people should feel free to come. There were a lot of shy people who didn't want to come, but we really worked on engaging them to come. We wanted to really capture their authentic selves and their authentic personalities. After that, we had a photo and video shooting, where 253 people came out of 411, which is for us a great success, especially since it was during the summer, and of course many people were on their vacation. So this was actually huge numbers. So we had 2 locations, since we are located in Croatia and Slovenia. We began with 2,000 photos, over 2,000 photos, and we ended up with 201 individual photos of employees, 142 group photos, animated GIFs. If you can see me, I don't know if you can see me, I put the GIF of myself, and 7 videos of our management, because we also wanted to put the videos of them, because they are the ones who should also lead by their example in this. So they made videos of their experience, of the company, of our people, of our employees, and it was a really, really really big thing. People had fun. It was great for them. It was great for us. And we also, important thing was that we had content gathering during the photo shooting. We had this questionnaire where people could choose one of the words that best describes them. We had questions about their secret talent, their favorite song, and we use all of this content to make the final outputs, the final visuals. We also use these songs to play at our celebratory event. They didn't know, they were really excited to hear that. And we also made unique statements, a couple of them, so they could choose from that. These were the final outputs of the campaign. So these were the key visuals with the individual photos. So we also didn't want to use many existing brand elements, because we wanted to make it more about people, and we wanted somehow to connect the past brands with the new brand that are coming through colors and fonts. So we didn't utilize a huge element of our existing brand. So we put the individual people at the center, their quotes, names, and also the words that best describes them. Mine is curiosity, as you can see. I'm also in this. So it was really, really great. It also looked great. And the most special and most important thing that we had was the Mercuriest 10 award. Our employees were invited to vote for their 10 outstanding colleagues in these categories. As an internal, it was an internal campaign. There were 10 categories: modest, energetic, ready to rock, curious, useful, resourceful, yabba dabba do, positive, specialist, and inventive. And these are the beginning letters are make the our name, company of our, the name of our company. But these are really the values our people share. And I've seen that in these 2 years. And 215 employees responded and voted, which is also big because it was during the vacation period. So not everyone could join. We had we've been giving out rewards in the celebratory event. So this was the awarding ceremony. At the event, it was really, the celebratory event was on 10th October is the last year. The awarding ceremony was the biggest, was the biggest part of it, because yes, we wanted to share that this is our 10th anniversary, of course, but we also wanted to let our employees know what's the most special about that. It is them. And so we made unique plaques for our 12 employees, because we had a tie in one category. We had managers read the finalists and nominees. I was one of the finalists in Ready to Rock. I didn't win an award, never mind. We had the people take the awards, and they were really happy and excited. And it was the best part of the whole campaign, actually. Of course, a part of the key visuals, but it was really the big part, because they felt empowered. They felt we gave them recognition for this. So the Power of 10 event was really great. We branded everything. We had personalized T-shirts and posters of all these individual photos of people. On the celebratory event, there was the first exhibition of these photos, of these visuals that people could have seen. And also we had a celebratory microsite, if I can show it to you for a second, where we put all of this key visuals in the microsite. You'll be able to see it now. So as I said, we wanted to put this externally. So our clients also know that and recognize that this is what we do. We make the best and the smoothest delivery for you possible. Thank you. But we also want you to know who makes this. And these are the people who make this, who really take pride in what they do, who are really passionate about what they do. And this is our culture, which is, as I said, trust is our trademark, relationships are our bottom line, and moments are our currency. So we put people's photos, their individual photos. There's 201 of them. I won't go through everyone. These were the gifts that we put all of the gifts there. And we also had the group photos, the videos of our managers, 7 of them were, and group photos. So we really wanted to make this a whole experience, and which we believed was really important. In terms of satisfaction of people was really great. They enjoyed the event. They really felt empowered and recognized, which was the most important for us, for them to feel. Thank you. I hope I said everything.
Thank you very much, and finished within the time, so that's absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Well done. So not easy, I think. First time probably presenting over Zoom. So
yes, first time. Thank you.
Congratulations for that. So I'm going to go to the different members of the panel. Yes. Joanna, perhaps I could come to you first for any questions.
Thank you very much, and well done on the presentation. It was super interesting.
Thank you.
So obviously there's a huge effort put into celebrating the 10th anniversary, which is amazing, and a really, really good recognition of your employees through that. I just had a question on sustainability of that sort of level of engagement. Yes. Once the anniversary is over, or there's not an event to celebrate the employees in that unique way, how does the company do that going forward?
Well, actually, yes, this time was really, really challenging. Not just, of course, we've been acquired. The whole thing with the coronavirus is happening now. But did you mean because of the new, because we were acquired, or during the coronavirus?
So really, after this campaign, you know, after the investment
sorry,
made specifically for the 10th anniversary, how do you continue that and sustain engagement? Yeah.
Yes, well, as I said, it's been challenging. We were acquired. There's been a huge transformation. We've kept that celebration ongoing up to the end of the year. We had this several internal events that were happening up to the end of the year. We had these small competitions about the number of transactions that will go, because during Christmas we have the biggest number of transactions. We had these small competitions and everything. We truly use that momentum from the 10th anniversary to celebrate it throughout the year with the small events, small internal events. We also had this we call it coffee breaks, Friday coffee breaks, where we all gather together, not everyone, of course, but some of us gather that could gather on Fridays, and we talked about how people experienced this, the awards that they've been given, and everything else, and how they experienced the whole event. We also had this survey after the event where people sent us mails and told us about that and everything. But most importantly, as I said, we have a really strong employee culture since always. And we could have done anything that we could, but we couldn't have changed anything and do anything very, very special if we didn't have that strong employee culture. So since now I said we are going through enormous change, marketing and HR both are trying to feel people as empowered, as is recognized as possible through small internal campaigns done with HR. But it is really challenging. It is really difficult because of the transformation being acquired, and of course because of this situation happening now. But since we knew that the possibility that our brand is going to be changed probably recently, we knew that this will not, this celebration could not last so long, but we made that microsite, and we always remind our people of that. We always remind our people of the microsite, and we give them posters that they hung on their walls in the office. So we wanted to say, okay, this will be forever here, no matter what our name is, no matter what the brand element are, this will always be here, our microsite, where we, at least the small place where we can show who we were at that point of time and how we celebrate that.
Fantastic, thank you. I mean, enhancing culture is really difficult to do, so well done.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I'm taking coffee.
So next I'll go to Veselina. Any questions from you?
Okay, the host needed to unmute me. Yes, I have first, well done, really impressive presentation and really interesting approach, which is quite inspiring. What I would like to understand, I have two questions. One is related to the cost, overall cost of the whole initiative that you had. And the second question is like top 3 lessons that you have after this initiative that you can share for everyone who would like to have such initiative in their companies.
Yes. Okay. So the overall cost was about 100,000 euros. So it was the photographers, the event, the catering, the venue, the posters, the production of materials. We also had a lot of materials. One is, I think, somewhere here. I can see it, but one is somewhere close. We had a lot of materials for the production, the visuals, the digital PR campaign. We also had social media campaigns. So everything was around 100,000 euros. Now, 3 key takeaways we have from this campaign. It is really challenging to motivate people during a big transformation as we were undergoing. We were really using a person-to-person approach. We didn't go, okay, yes, we had some mails, of course. So we all invite you all to participate, but we also called people like, hi, I don't know, my friend Ladislav, hello Ladislav, are you going to the photo shoot? Let's go together, and things like that. We of course couldn't do it with 300 people, but we really took this one-to-one also approach on engaging people, which is also very, maybe it's not very optimal, but it's really what we did because we know all of them, and we wanted to say, for some people who were shy and didn't want to take photos, we said, come on, you can just, let's go together. It will be fun. We have catering there. You will have fun with your group and stuff. because we have a lot of IT people, and they are, I don't want to generalize or anything, but they can be really, really shy about taking photos, especially. So we had to engage them, like we had to say that this is for, we are doing this for you. We're not, I mean, yes, we are doing for this, for us, but we are doing this for you and wanted you to have the best experience possible. So engagement was really a key takeaway. We really have to focus on engagement. The second thing is that this really puts value because clients will recognize this effort that you put, and when you put focus on your people, especially in financial services, especially with us having strong banking legacy, financial services, financial companies, banks are usually very, I don't want to say conservative, but they have this strict corporate approach, which is completely fine. But we wanted to differentiate ourselves from that, and we wanted our clients to see and know these people who put hard work in there, and they really recognized that, and they called us after that, and they said that was a really successful campaign. They saw the microsite, they were really happy to see each one of them, and so your clients will really recognize the effort you put in this campaign. And third, just make it a great experience. If you make it a great experience for it, it will be great. Focus on the experience more than, this is kind of stupid of me to say, but focus on the experience more than on the final output. The experience is what makes it best, and people will recognize that, and they will really value that. I hope I answered that. More coffee for me.
Thank
Ivan, question from you. Do you have any questions for Masha?
Okay. This all sounds very interesting, and the output is substantial, so to say. But what are the future plans? Because, you know, we already talked about this is one-time thing which may have a great impact, but, you know, to keep nurturing this, you need to do something else in the future, or, you know, every once in a while something. So what's the idea on your side?
So I will talk about future, but first I want to talk a little about background on this. So we also had 5 years ago, we had a 5th anniversary, which was also huge. Now we had 10th anniversary. And as I said, throughout our work, as long as we existed for 10 years, we always nurtured this and shared this. Okay. I hope, is everything okay? Okay, so so we always nurture this, and we always put a huge effort to make our employees engaged and make this not just anniversary, but a lot of campaigns that will put focus on our people. So no matter what our name was and what our brand was, we went to São Paulo card, we are now Mercury Processing Services International, and we are going to Net Group. We will, of course, make sure to do this in Net Group as we can. I mean, there has been huge transformation in the company regarding who does what, and of course, and but we have one thing in our when I came in our company, the first thing that I saw was the culture, and we cannot get rid of that, because that is one of our really strongest points. So of course we will keep doing that under maybe a different name with different brand elements, but we will not stop here. We will not stop here, because especially now in this transformation, we will need to keep going more and more. We need to adapt a little bit in this transformation. We need to be stable on our feet to get something going. But of course, we'll do this continue this no matter what our name is in the future. On how we will do it, I'm not sure, since it all depends on many things in the new group that we are in. But I'm 100% sure that this is something that we will keep doing. I know this was a one-time thing when it comes to celebration and everything, but I said we will not. That microsite will be always online. We will never change that, even though if it goes under a different name, we'll never change that. And we just wanted to make that little thing, that little thing, it's a huge thing, but we want to make it forever there for our people to know, to remember that. But I don't know how to answer this. So we will of course keep doing this in the future. Under what circumstances, I don't know, but we always want to make sure our people are feeling empowered and recognized. That is the most important thing, really.
Okay, thank you, Masha. And I think actually the other judges have asked the questions that I would also follow up on.
Okay.
So, I just and I'm very conscious of time because we are on a strict
yes,
schedule
military precision.
So yeah, thank you very much. It was really interesting to hear such a creative approach to this campaign that obviously really tapped into some of those human values that you have.
Yes.
Within the company, and congratulations again, because this is difficult circumstances, I think, to present in. So well done.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Masha. You may remain in the room if you would like to see other presentations. You can go back to the presentation schedule and see what's of interest, and